Hello everyone and welcome to my bleak midwinter. This is my last game of RTSL 2022B and I've already been relegated to Division 3, so this is just a formality. Like the Hamburglar in The Simpsons, the child is crying, "Stop, stop, he's already dead." Nevertheless, I persist. Yeah, I'm going to open 4-4-2 because I don't know any better. That's fine. Wow, this is an absolutely lousy opening hand. Asia scoring's the headline. Bloody great. Okay. Yeah. So yes, be sure to say hi to Dictator of Canada as well. Yeah. Asia scoring, pray for no decol, Vietnam revolts. Ah, we get purged. Well, if they've got blockade, we are getting Humpty Bumpted out of West Germany. That's lovely. On the other hand, we've got so few ops anyway, it doesn't actually matter massively. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble if we get blockaded. Warsaw packed up front. Iran goes to 1. That's what it is. Cambridge 5, UN intervention, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and NASA. Ugh. Well, we will coup back with independent Reds, and we fail. Maybe this steamroller will get us over nice and quickly, especially if we lose West Germany by the end of the turn. Well, it's certainly been an education. Having a 20% win rate for the entire autumn has been something. It must be just a heady mix of regression to the mean and a bit of bad fortune here and there. I'm totally outmatched in this division of RTSL, though. I knew when I got promoted that the likeliest outcome was a swift and merciless ducking back to Division 3. But that's fine, so it goes. Itzel is more of a surprise, but still getting murdered there too. It doesn't help that I punted away a win, of course, which turned out to be very valuable at this point. But we'll wrap up the Itzel season in winter spring. Start RTSL 2023A in a lower division, and we'll just see how we go again. The game is still fun, and if you still want to watch them, that's cool. So I'll keep doing it. Clearly a glutton for punishment. What are you going to do? So yeah. Well, they knew they were right purging us. And they're going for the coup. And they flip. Very nice. So we will use 5-year plan to move into Thailand and the Lebanon, because they don't know we're chronically ops light. And we want to make sure we don't get swept out of Israel too soon. Cambridge 5 as late in the turn as possible to give away no information. You don't say. Yuh. Okay, so we will pop 1 into France. And let's hope they pop any amount lower than 4 into West Germany so that we can use Truman Doctrine and get a little bit of ops benefit. Nope. The magic number. Well, goody, 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 goody. We'll use UN intervention to pop another 1 in France. Yeah. Oh, man. This is nasty. I was thinking about that because we also kind of want to take South Korea. Ooh, firing on all cylinders. No, we'll use Truman Doctrine to take France in case they containment us, and we can take Korea. Well, that was an unpleasant opening turn. We'll see how it progresses. So yeah, this is the last game of the year. If people want a friendly over the winter period from the 24th through 1st of January, drop me a message on Discord if you've got me on Discord, or comment on YouTube or whatever, and we'll sort something out. Obviously, assuming it's a friendly and people are interested, we could always make it 0 delay, so chat can chat. So, no joy there. We will use the Cambridge 5, and we'll pop another 1 in South Korea. So, remaining application and Cambridge 5, and we got Vietnam Revolts, which is good, but we still haven't seen Decol or D-Star, which is absolutely rotten. And with Defectors gone, Decol is not a bad headline. I think Containment's probably right here. We're going to have to event a bunch of these cards, so getting an extra op bonus out of many of them is not shabby. We could space NASA as well, so yeah, we go Containment. So we don't want to see Decol or D-Star. There's lots of other things that are crap for us as well, so. Oh yes, we've already scored Asia. What a delight. Well, we'll try and hold NATO. Yeah, SOCGov. I mean, that's bad for us, but Europe's already boned. And with Duck and Cover gone, they can't take France this turn anyway. Although, what co-options do they have? South Africa and Israel. Well, that's nice. And they're going to have it. Fine. So, we will... Yeah, we've got time to take Egypt, so let's do that. The deck's very red. Captured Nazi, Indo-Pakistani War, Olympic Games, Nuclear Test Ban, the Neutrals, NORAD and Marshall Plan are unseen. Arab Israel, Decol, Comecon, De Gaulle, D-Star and Suez. Ooh. Probably should have put 1 in Angola before Decol or D-Star, but there we go. Hindsight's 2020. He says casually, which probably explains why he's so bloody bad at this game. Let's see what comes off. So anyway, over the winter break, some friendlies with 0 timer so we can chat with chat is fun. Could always see if Fruit Strike can do a Fruitlinger over Discord maybe, but that could be a complete pandemonium. We'd need a bottle of wine each, I guess. Okay, well, hey, we're lucky they don't have Decol or D-Star, or at least they're jamming first. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine. We'll put 2 in Egypt and finish taking South Korea. We can't do anything about Europe, certainly. And there it is. But we can stay ahead in Europe. But first of all, let's do that and make sure they don't roll a 6. I said not a 6! Hubba. Yep, well, I guess, that just about sums it up, dude. So yeah, as well as some friendlies, Fruit Strike has actually bought me a video game, knowing that I basically only play board and card game ports on a laptop. I'm terrible at video games. Um, but he's bought me a gift copy of Not for Broadcast. So if people want to see me tinker around with that once I've blasted through the tutorial, the video I watched on YouTube, the walkthrough, does look good. It reminds me of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Although of course that's a multiplayer game. Not for Broadcast is clearly one player, but it has a lot of the same kind of functionality, manipulating lots of things all at once and trying to stay on top of it all. Looks fun. Definitely happy to give it a go. Okay, so we will give up Fidel and level up in the Middle East. Yeah. We will at least try and stay even in the Middle East because it's the unscored region. Oh, we won't try and zoom in so much on it because that would be stupid. 11-8 left. Yeah, cool. Well, there we go. Small mercies. Small mercies. We space NASA. And NASA does not work with NASA. That's why it's normally a one-op card, I guess. Otherwise, that pun would be used a lot more. Well, let's see. -12. Can be dominated in Asia. Can be dominated in the Middle East. Europe scoring can come back. I feel like this game is going to be over pretty soon. I guess we're not likely to be dominated in Asia. That's overly negative with the exact configuration we have there. If they fill Iraq, we'll have to fill Israel. And that is good. We are going to bank on the fact that they don't play decol into Thailand and use the China card. -12. Holy smoke. Do we get decol and D-style? That would be so sweet. We got one of them. So they've got D-style. Goal. We need to protect for a while. Marshall Plan, Indo-Pakistani War's nice. They've got NORAD, Captured Nazi, Olympic Games and D-Style, and Suez. Suez? Yeah. D-Style, NORAD, Captured Nazi, Olympic Games and Suez. So Suez is nasty, actually, of course, because they can frig with France and Israel at full value. And we've got Middle East scoring. That's great. Comic-Con and Warsaw Power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Suez is a very likely headline here. Captured Nazi is off-brand because they're not in space. So Suez, I think, yeah. Based on that, we can't drop Middle East scoring because we'll get dominated. So Marshall Plan's probably the best bet. Yeah. Given that it will offset a little bit of France and refill the UK and get us into Turkey and try and be less dominated in Europe. But I'd be expecting to see a Suez headline here more often than not. Unless they get purged again. So we're going to try and drop Middle East for 0. Make sure we keep Asia as close to 0 as possible. If we're lucky, not get dominated in Europe, and then we can lose in mid-war instead of early war. Whoop-de-doo. Beautiful. Yep. You will go Denmark. Get 7 in. My God. If they flip Libya or Egypt, we are toast in the Middle East. But if they fail to flip, we can drop Middle East for 0. Oh, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Can't do anything about that. I mean, really, I should have played into Angola first, but it's becoming increasingly academic. And filled Europe. But what can I say? Can't argue with results like that, especially with a 2-op card, knowing they've got 2 3-op cards they could deploy, at least, and the China card. So we're going to have to go Indo-Pakistani War, Space Decol, try and level up Europe and stay ahead on country count in Asia and play into Angola fairly soon. But, you know, D-Cel's probably coming now, would be the sensible thing. May go for the NORAD space to try and get to the 2VP. That would be fine. Yeah, straight in. Sensible. Yes. Well, they don't have Europe scoring, else they'd have played it. So we'll go for the rear lines. Oh yeah, we're purged as well. That's great. Well, that's not working. Console-based decol. Forgot that. Yuh. Then capture Nazi. What's space to go? We need the 1VP. Nope. Well, I mean, even with eventing capture Nazi, we're not going to lose on Bilops, thankfully. So I don't believe, without Asia or Europe scoring, there's no way of them winning in the early war. Small mercies. So we will make sure that Europe is even for now. Well, we don't need to rush to do that. We also want to take Laos. So let's do that. So this should all be over by turn 4. Wow. Oh well. I was already dead after all, was I not? So I've still got Suez to do us some mischief with. Oh, drops for 0. The gods are kind sometimes. No. We'll go Warsaw Pact event first. importantly, to see whether or not they dominate. Because if they do dominate, we'll have to put one in Portugal and at least one in Canada, maybe. Canada, eh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, finish with Suez. Dunk on France. I mean, they know we've got to get Milops. Oh, influence. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Yeah. That's probably fine. Big money, no whammies. Nope. Okay. Well, mid war's coming. Europe's going brush war. Brush war can't solve Europe, but it could do other stuff. And it will also score us a VP in the headline, so let's do that. Well, Colonial Rear Guards is alright too. Yeah, Colonial Rear Guards could get us presents and deny them it. So let's hold on to Brush War for now and go Colonial Rear Guards. OPEC to finish it. Or we will bury you. Ooh. One sneaky veep. Do you got another? Because you'll have another in Europe, of course. And there is nothing I can do about that. um, well. Oh, look at that rating. It's right in the toilet. I used to be a 1650 to 1700 player, but I don't know what's happened then. Them days are gone. Anyway, nice brief thing. So there. Cool. Anyway, blimey, how short was that video? Holy smoke. Yeah, okay. I've lost in turn 4 AL1 before. Not a big deal. Cool, well, happy holidays. Drop me a line if you want a friendly. If you fancy seeing some not for broadcast, I could always get online after the game as well. All right, have a good one. I will see you soon, and let's hope for a better new year. Bye for now. Cheers.